What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of July 6th through the 12th, 2020. Hope you guys had a good eclipse, good weekend, good 4th of July, all that. I hope you had just a good energy around you as always. Let's jump into your weekly forecast. There's pretty good aspects, I would say, this week, comparative to a lot of the other things that we've been having this year. I think there's definitely some quincunxes, but I feel like that's really going to take us to a higher place. And we will start with Venus here picking up some pace, starting to move forward faster in your eighth house. So I think it's really going to figuring out that truth, that deep emotional truth, and being able to express it and value it is going to be very much easier for you moving forward. That kind of like took us, went backwards in retrograde, and now she's coming off that direct station where it's going to be full speed ahead, and I think you're going to get a lot done there with your deep emotional truth. And Venus is making a sextile to Mars and Chiron in your sixth house, so I think there is a lot of healing and a lot of like trying to de-stress yourself right now. But at the same time, with Mars coming up on Chiron, it's like there's a lot of like day-to-day stress right now, and it's heavy. And I think the healing is trying to figure out how to not stress out. And it is making this yod over here to White Moon Lilith Selena. It's actually White Moon Selena, but it is the opposite of Lilith. And this is all about going towards, your identity, the truth of your identity and your divine identity, and not like hiding from it, going towards that light and being that light. And I think this week is really going to draw you towards that. And that could really help you de-stress your reality and your routines, and maybe trying to get your health right. Chiron in the sixth could be just like trying to really get health right in your life, and Mars is going to help with that, give you a lot of drive and a lot of passion to do it. We do have Mercury making some squares to Mars here, so I think Mercury in your ninth, you kind of and retrograde in your ninth, I think you're trying to figure out the beliefs and what what's going on in this world. And it can feel like your day-to-day life is just kind of stuck right now. It's like you want to put all this out there and you want to communicate it, and your mind wants to go and bring in and let out knowledge, but I think you're a little stuck, because really you gotta focus on yourself right now. And that's what this week's gonna really point out, is that it's about going and just being that true self and like letting that true inner light shine. And that was really gonna help with stressing in life. Like, don't stress, just be yourself. And I think there's a lot about that. And Neptune at 20 degrees is making a trine to the sun, also in your ninth house. Neptune's in your fifth. Like, tune into your self-love and like let God take you to this place where you're really like letting your fire burn, letting your light be seen. Let yourself be seen. Like, it kind of comes back to Selena, where you just got to like put that identity out there and like step into your divine self. And there's something about that just bringing you a lot of wisdom and really letting you explore this new place in your life and expand on that that internal hit that you're getting to go towards your true self, your truth. And we also have Neptune making a sextile to Jupiter this week. It gets close. It's not exact yet, but it's building up. Jupiter is a very big planet, so that orb is pretty big, and it's within 3 degrees. So this is building. I think it's just really time to tune into God, because there's like a gift there, and it's waiting for you, and it's waiting to give it to you, so that it's going to come to you. Just download. It's going to be on your mind, and you just got to be willing to accept that and to let it in. And it's really going to help you go towards that divine light. And it could bring you the best gift you've ever had in this life. So I think there's some pretty good aspects to work with here. We do have, I didn't mention, Chiron goes retrograde on Sunday, and Mercury goes direct on Sunday. They flip-flop. So, anyways, that is the weekly forecast. I think the moon's making some good aspects. It's coming up on a trine to the sun. It's yeah. When midweek, it's making a sextile to the south node, making a trine to the north node. So I think you're ready to go towards that deep inner truth within yourself and express that true divine identity, if you don't already. But card is the Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, you got to be curious to go towards that new place and to find that new identity. Yeah, don't be scared. Like, be courageous for change. Like, embrace a new identity. Maybe you don't know how deep you can go yet, but you can go very deep into yourself and express more. And I think we're all going through a lot of growth right now and a lot of changes. Uranus is at 10 degrees in your 7th house, so you could be going through some big, unforeseen balance in your life and in relationship stuff. So I think you're just trying to figure a lot out, but you don't want to block it off. You got to be curious. So try and be curious and, deliver, be curious. Go toward your light. I love you, Scorpio, and I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Take care.